You're tuned in to The W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
All right. We are back here live in Tampa Bay from the Tampa Bay Convention Center. Sorry about that. We are just had to come back here. We've been out and about. If you guys have been following us at the W Showcase KC on all social media platforms, we've been around the city. We've been posting. We went to the Fan Fest, walked around a little bit downtown, and tried to see a little bit of what we could see.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. Got to go around the stadium, kind of see what they're building up over there.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Fan Fest thing was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, it was downstairs from us last year, but of course they have it outside this year. And as we were leaving, we saw that super line of people coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of Chiefs jerseys.
Yeah.
Plenty of Chiefs jerseys. But no, the fan fest definitely looks good, and we may need to go back by there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you paid any attention to the live we did earlier while we were there, the food choices is what stood out the most to me.
Definitely
So those food trucks were looking quite good. So I think we will make a return trip, see if we can skip the line, because holy cow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the most exciting part. And I mean, they tempered it down a little bit from last year. Last year the fan experience was actually, I had fun.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't an adult. But it was good. But I mean, when we go back this next time, hopefully they'll, maybe they were doing more, but they said they were opening at 3, so they're been open for about an hour now.
Oh yeah. So when we hey, what's going on, Mark? One of our View Crew listeners is joining in, watching us from YouTube Live. Remember, this is the W Show, and you can find us at the W Show KC on all social media platforms, and that's where we're live at. But back to the topic at hand. Yeah, when we went over there, it was empty. Then we rolled back by. We went over to the stadium. We came back by probably about an hour later, and it was lines down the road. So, Jazz, I know this was your first time at the fan experience. What's your thoughts about on that?
Yeah, super excited. Definitely gonna have to double back, like Noel said. They have plenty of stuff there. Photo ops, plenty spirit wear. If you're looking for both sides, Bucks and Chiefs. We'll only welcome you if you're buying Chiefs, but definitely looks like it's gonna be a great time if we can get through the line.
Food trucks. No, you went over and interviewed or checked out the food trucks. What stood out to you the most?
I mean, if anybody, you know me, my favorite type of food is seafood. And over there, they had stuff like blue crab fries, lobster rolls. My eyes got big. I just can't. I'm in love. I can't really articulate how excited I am to go back to that, especially because our first experience with Tampa Bay seafood was, just very below average. A D plus if I was going to give it a grade. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to go back and check that out. And I mean, we'll have more opportunities to see more people, have more fun, do more lives. So that'll be good.
And so what you're saying is a McDonald's fish sandwich is better than what we had the first night. Tampa Bay seafood.
Very comparable. Right on the same plane.
Now you got to add the buffalo sauce, man.
See, I don't trust no seafood from a burger restaurant. I've learned that. I've learned that a long time ago.
They say it's Atlantic fresh cod, so.
I mean, we're in the. Let's think about that. A McDonald's in the middle of Missouri. Where is an actual body of water that they're getting this from?
It's fresh, not frozen.
They shipping it from the coast in. So there's nothing fresh about that. I don't believe you, McDonald's.
And we're gonna have to give Tampa another try on that because we were in Clearwater.
Of course,
we'll cut Tampa some slack. So Clearwater didn't have the best representative for seafood.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to give the name of the restaurant, but that kind of narrows it down to, to the seafood.
Oh no, there's
spots.
plenty out there.
I know.
There's plenty out there.
And we know Noah has some redeeming to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So-
that's crazy how it just gets put on my shoulders again.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
built for it. I'm built for it. I mean, it's cool. You know, you can
Good
blame
luck.
me.
You
Good luck, good
said
luck.
Blame me.
you said you're the seafood extraordinaire. I mean, if you come from Texas, they got places like Papa Do's down there, so you
I
got to
mean,
know good
that's
quality
a-
when you
that's
see
a-
it.
That's a restaurant. I mean, originally I said, we seen Ocean Prime. I was like, hey, we can slide over there.
Yeah.
That's comparable to a Papa Do's.
Yeah.
But that's it if you want to spend about $100 a plate. But yeah.
I mean, sometimes you gotta act like you balling even when you're not.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Look, I can't act like I'm balling during Black History Month.
Oh man. No flexing.
Oh yeah,
No
yeah,
flexing.
yeah. No risk it, no biscuit.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
I was gonna get in there and order the most expensive thing ever. Yeah, I was gonna get right in there.
But one of the things that was pretty cool was that they had a Nike setup inside of the fan experience, and that you got to see like the full. I know they had a Tyreek Hill and a Mike Evans, and you got to see the full uniform, which was on like a player statue, which I thought was pretty cool because Nike changed their Super Bowl uniforms for this year, so it's gonna be pretty dope. I
Chiefs
think.
were rocking the white
The white pants, red jersey.
white pants, red jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No,
I
they
thought it
have-
was all white. I thought they was gonna go all
No,
white.
they have the white pants and red jersey. That's what they had over at the fan experience. At least that's what the Nike rep told me.
No,
Yeah.
because Tampa's wearing white.
Yeah. Tampa's wearing
Uh,
white.
Tampa's wearing white tops. So
I wish they'd just go ahead and go with the creamsicle ones because they're not getting back to the Super Bowl like that. They might as well. They're in Tampa, man. Just go ahead and throw the creamsicles on, man.
I mean, they have Tom Brady. So
I mean, I guess if he plays next year, they have a chance to get back.
he's got a couple of more years to just disappoint Steve.
That's what I mean. He did say that. He did say, "Hey,
Yeah.
man, I'll play until I'm 45." And I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Here's the thing about it though, and and everyone watching has to understand this as well. That the fact that when people have these Chiefs, when they're even though they're in Vegas, the Chiefs are favored, but everyone else, like pretty much all of media, have Tom Brady because he's the GOAT. Have the Chiefs losing this game, and you have to understand when Patrick Mahomes has his back against the wall, seems like he comes out firing, and the guys follow suit. So I mean that's.
Yeah, definitely. And we had this conversation earlier in the year because I don't. Tom Brady is one of those players I need to see the opposite. Like we've seen him be clutch. We've seen, but it's the same thing with the baby goat that we keep talking about with Patrick. And it's the great thing about this matchup that we've been talking about all week is it's almost like a passing of the torch.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think Tom Brady is at this point where he doesn't want to pass the torch, and like Knowles, mentioned his quote. He wants to play for a couple of more years, and he really has already outlived the stigma of being the system quarterback. He's not going to be good outside of Belichick's system. He's not going to XYZ. But we've seen that a lot of the players have talked about it, him just being a very natural born leader, him being a guy that can take charge and not necessarily be timid in these moments. And he's lived in all of these moments. But again, you have the modern version of that in Patrick. So I'm ready for the game. I think I'm almost tired of talking about it so far. So maybe
the better weather and the fan experience definitely hyped me up. Got me feeling it for sure.
Yes, the sun finally showed its face today.
Yeah,
it finally showed its face today.
Watch when we get back to the Airbnb, the wind just gonna decide to make another appearance.
I don't think so, man.
Man,
I don't think so.
That wind, man, that ocean breeze is crazy. Like, you don't even want to open the windows. You don't want to be outside. Just
yeah. So we're gonna be back here tomorrow, bright and early. We have a few guests lined up for you. Also, we're gonna bring some Chiefs fans in. If you're in Kansas City and want to come on the show, remember #talk about it. Text us, tweet us, message us, send us your topic, and we'll talk about it. The text line is 816-200-7592, or you can message us at the W Show KC. because bringing Chiefs fans onto the show. I think, being able to hear from the people in Kansas City, maybe there'll be some people that are traveling, headed to the airport. Let us know, but don't talk to us while you're driving.
Yes.
Don't do that. Yeah, I think
not text and drive. No hashtags, no tweets, no IG posts, nothing.
Yeah. If you want to talk, even if you're a Buccaneers fan, we'd love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know if you're coming down. Because I think it's going to be, even though that the NFL announced that they're only going to allow 23,000 fans into the stadium, and there are going to be some frontline workers who have been vaccinated, coming from both Kansas City and also that live here in Tampa Bay. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And all they're going to have, I believe it was something like 8,000 cutouts.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous number you threw out there.
Yeah, and that amount of cardboard that you're going to put inside of the stadium to look like real people is funny. And I want to know where they got the pictures from.
I feel like it's useless.
Really?
What is it? I mean, I guess you get to see yourself on TV. Like you might possibly catch a glimpse of your picture. I want to know what the price is for one of those cutouts. Like, because I mean, it seems pointless if you're not going to be at the game. At least if you're outside the game, you're at least in the atmosphere of what's going on.
Right.
So I think it's pointless to like pay for a cutout.
And the thing about it, I think there was an MLB team that did it, and we had it on. We talked about it on our
Giants.
show. Yeah, the Giants. And it was $100 to have your cutout, and I was going to send a photo in with my Royals jersey on, and so I could put me on the third base
Your
line.
application would have been denied.
Put me on the third base line. So any foul ball over there. They're gonna show me because they have the guy that wears the Marlins man.
Yeah,
he's done it. He's sent his photo in, and he's sitting right behind home plate. He probably paid a pretty penny for it, but
he definitely did. Yeah, and he's got it. So
give me the powder blue Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
or you just slap a W T-shirt on there and see if they go.
Hey, you're up to some
You know what I'm saying?
Marketing.
Exactly.
They probably ain't gonna let us get that off.
Yeah.
Hey, what you say?
No risk it, no biscuit. There it is.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
That's right. All right, so we appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Also, remember, follow us at the W Show KC. Tomorrow, we will have Dave Mason, who is a sportsbook brand manager for Bet Online. So if you're in the business of sports betting, tomorrow you want to tune in to check out Dave Mason. Also, we'll have Kyle Turley. And Kyle, he's been an offensive lineman for the Chiefs, the Saints, the Rams. So we'll have Kyle on. Kyle is a fun guy. We had him on the show from Radio Row last year as well. So we're going to have a lot lined up for tomorrow. We have a couple of the ladies from the NFL Network who are going to join us on the show, and BJ Palm knows what it is. No risk it, no biscuit. There it is. Like I said, thank you for everybody that tuned in. Catch us tomorrow. Until then, we are out of here.
Peace.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.